Bonjour, viewers. Welcome back to Cooking with Gin, and we're going to look at another French classic here in the kitchen of the Roy Swallowcliffe with me, James May, and chef Johnny Sutcliffe. The Royal Oak is just off the A30 between Shaftesbury and Salisbury. You know how it goes. We're looking at moule marinière, a very simple dish. It's made with the mussels and the wine, bit of seasoning and so on. But we wondered if, instead of using white wine, we used gin and therefore made moule marinière. Painful. To make this a proper test, we're going to do two. We're going to do one portion of mussels the traditional French way, and one portion the new Royal Oak Swallowcliffe way, using the gin instead of the white wine. Johnny Sutcliffe is in charge of all of that, and go.
So we've got some lovely broke-grown mussels, shallots, garlic, parsley, white wine for the marinière, and gin for the gininger. I can't say it, but there we go.
Let's make sure. And gin for the moule marinière. Do you get that? Great.
Very simple recipe. We'll take over here and start cooking it.
Okay, right. Reposition, crew, to the other side.
Right, so in here I'm going to put a touch of rapeseed oil, not too much, because we don't want the sauce to be oily at the end.
So that's chopped up shallot.
Chopped shallot, yeah.
Which is a bit milder than an onion.
Exactly that, yeah.
And what are the rules of mussels? I've never actually cooked them, so is it true they've got to be open? You shouldn't cook a closed one?
If they're open, they shouldn't be cooked. Once they're cooked, if they're not open then, don't try to crack into it.
So is there any garlic in it?
There's going to be some garlic in a minute. We're going to do the shallot first, so we don't want the garlic to burn.
It took me a long time to work out. You shouldn't put, like when I'm making a curry or something, don't put the garlic in right at the start, because you end up with a little black crispy bit. That's a top cooking tip. Straight from the kitchen of the Roy Swallowcliffe, just off the A30 between Shaftesbury and Salisbury. Very reasonable rooms.
Right, now we're going to go in with closed mussels, half in each pan. Turn the heat up slightly.
Have you ever put this on the menu?
Yeah, we've had mussels on the menu, yeah.
That's a good noise. I like that noise.
White wine in, our house white wine.
This is the Vermentino from Sicily, which is our entry-level wine, but unlike other pubs' entry-level wines, it's not shit. It's really nice. I have it at home. I buy it by the case, and it is our house wine at home, if that doesn't sound too pretentious.
And then we're going to put James's gin in this pan here.
Good plug. Whoa! How do you know when a mussel is cooked? Because it opens.
It opens,
right.
Yeah. You can see some of these are starting to open up already.
Yep. Can I just smell the wine version? It smells very different. The wine one smells, I would say, slightly sweet. The gin one, again, it does, not surprisingly I suppose, it smells more sort of Asian, Chinese, Thai food. But that's because the gin has Asian spices in it, hence the name Asian parsnip. And it proves that we're not cheating. It's all true.
These are ready, so we're just going to finish with a touch of cream.
Okay, sorry, it's really annoying if you're a professional chef. It's really annoying, isn't it? You can be annoyed, it's okay.
A little bit of chopped parsley.
Oh. Do you like mussels, Lucy? You do. Do you want to try this? Anybody else? Yes? No? Mike, you don't like mussels? No. Is there anything you don't like, John?
Kidneys.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you like other offal?
Yeah, I love other offal. I just find kidneys a bit too pissy, I suppose.
Pissy?
That's what I think it tastes pissy, yeah. That's probably...
I wouldn't know. What about sort of faggots and brains?
Yeah, faggots and brains, I don't mind that.
Faggots taste of piss. It's a bit like Ryan Reynolds' gin.
We're just going to plate up.
Okay, plate up, plate up. Oh, that is the plate warmer.
This is the plate warmer, yeah.
Fantastic noise.
What we usually do is just put a nice bit of bread on the side, that's it.
It's a gigantic piece of bread, Johnny.
Yeah, you want lots of mopping.
That was incredibly quick, assuming you've already chopped up your shallots and your garlic.
Yeah, everything's all chopped up, yeah.
That was not even 5 minutes. Which side would you like to start on?
Should we go classic and then go into gin?
Both go classic, okay. To remind ourselves what they would normally taste like.
Yeah.
In the pre-enlightened age.
Yeah, lovely. That's classic.
Yep,
Taste
exactly
the wine,
what I would
taste the shallots. Yeah.
Yep.
Now this is the.
I was just taking a tiny bit of palate cleansing bread. Oh, yeah, very. It's going to go, isn't it? Yep, there you go. We're going to take that big fat one there. We'll see what you think. I would say the gin version tastes less creamy because the gin is what cuts through it, whatever you say in cooking.
Yeah, there's definitely more acidity there.
Yeah, that tastes more fishy.
Yeah, it does. A lot more fishy.
And that tastes more creamy.
Slight bit of gin at the end. Did it again, you probably you may use a little bit more gin possibly, but might be end up being
Do
very
you know how much
expensive.
it costs? What if you didn't put the cream in? Would
Yeah,
that get-
no cream.
Put it on the menu?
Yeah, I think so.
Worth a
I
try?
think-
Would anybody like one? Oh, that's good. It's all right, look. Lucy Brown? That spoon hasn't been touched if you're funny. So you grew up in France. This is entirely familiar to you. You've eaten millions of these things, but never in gin. Am I right?
Correct.
And
Very fishy.
exactly, which is what you'd expect.
It's much nicer with the wine.
Bollocks.
Thank you.
Can you cut that bit out as well? I disagree. I think it's more interesting. Let's just try the sauce. I mean, that's delicious, but the wine and the gin bring out different,
It brings out different flavours in the mussels, definitely.
and in the just
the
the
sauce.
sauce, because the shallots are more prominent and sort of sweeter in that one. Everything is a little bit, as we've seen before, and as you'd expect, a little bit drier, slightly
Drier,
more
slightly-
astringent, maybe. I'm trying to think of clever sounding words to do with cooking. And I'm going to try that one with a nice big dollop of the juice. I think that is lovely, but that tastes purer to me. It tastes of the sea.
Yeah.
Because obviously
I
there's
like
a lot
it.
of gin in the sea.
No, I like it a lot. Yeah.
So what should we conclude from that is that moule marginière is the most contrived pun we've ever come up with. Today I've been cooking with gin with Johnny Today I'm absolutely shit-faced. Today I've been cooking with gin with chef Johnny Sutcliffe from the Roy Swallow Cliff just off the A30 between Salisbury and Shaftesbury. And what next? Like, comment and subscribe.